It is a command.
Hydrate before you dihydrate. That's what I love to say. Lucas whip is a sword. Changed my mind. No, you're right. Also, I'm reading the chat while I'm doing this. You guys have been awesome. You guys have been. No, it's a good. Today's one of the good ones. Like, I know how chat can be. People here are cool. For today, people here are actually really cool. But
ooh, it's the Sheik.
Oh!
We got baited, and not only that, but it's the Sheik on town. The one stage you would for sure think that he would play Chrom on. We see the Sheik come out, and, well, at least off the bat, Leon has begun very, very strongly.
And listen, love or hate Sheik, Sheik has been seeing a lot more play in the meta. Combo breaker with that dolphin slash.
Yeah, that intangible startup, bro. That intangible startup is so good at just shattering any hope and dream, any of the hopes and dreams of a character like Sheik. Sheik can do a little bit of dream shattering of her own, especially off stage.
Yeah, the damage isn't there, but you don't really need damage when you have someone off stage. You get that bouncing fish. Damage might not be there, but the knockback, Jesus Christ. That's what Sheik strives for. But for that soft bit of nair, the late hit, what's the option looking like? Good read. That was so smart. And Mr.R played that really slow, but Leon, ready for that dancing blade. He's going to take the stock when he's necessary. Good plays.
Yeah, Leon basically covered almost every single option except tech roll in. Everything else would have been stopped out by that dancing blade, or sorry, that double-edged dance. Now we're back to Lucina instead of Chrom, so it's dancing blade, or else the YouTube comments are going to cook me.
No, I'm telling you, if you make one mistake, oh man, this commentator has no idea what he's talking about. I love it, it's so funny. But the needle's into bouncing fish. Mr.R knows what he thinks he's talking about. Gonna land that combo. Not gonna get the kill, unfortunately, though. I have a feeling he went Chrom. I mean, Sheik instead of Chrom. Maybe. Oh Lord, good tip for up smash. But maybe because I don't know, Lucina has longer range than Chrom does. Who knows? But who cares at this point? Because Sheik is doing a decent job. He can still make this comeback happen if he just gets like a proper chain in.
102%'s quite a bit, though, and Sheik also on the lighter side when it comes to character weight. So at the ledge, got to be very careful of those rising nairs. Those rising nairs are going to be able to take the stock very soon, but Mr.R, at least for now, doesn't really plan on getting hit.
Exactly.
Oh, dolphin slash.
That move is so good for multiple reasons. It's good. Attitude option is great. No! Please, miss. Okay.
Poked him. He's just like,
nope. Nuh-uh. It's a quarantine ledge, my brother. Don't touch that. Okay, but Nair could definitely kill near the ledge if he's not careful. Okay, the shield actually kind of killing. Or back air. So good for most. Back air is such a strong move. Mr. E showed why, and Leon is showing their medal right now. Punish. Okay.
Good back air there into the nair as well, just to kind of ping pong Leon there for a moment.
Yeah, he's playing doubles with himself. That's crazy.
I love seeing like the occasional doubles combo, but with only one player.
So, he said I met a real one today, and it was myself. But I don't know. He has to find something right now because Sheik sadly does not snowball characters just quite like Lucina or anybody else can really. So go for those down tilts, trying to check his shoes. Good stuff. Gonna commit to that bouncing fish and ends up getting rewarded for his commitment. Good stuff, people. So now let's see. Mr.R, what might seem like a really bad matchup or might seem like a really bad decision is actually low-key working in his favor. 28% is not bad whatsoever.
Yeah. Leon is going to be able to get that dolphin slash to get himself out of that sticky situation, but Mr.R comes right back in and starts putting the pressure on again. The thing about this, though, is that they're trading hits back and forth, just that each of these characters gets a very different amount of value from these trades. Mr.R definitely not coming out on top. He's kind of getting scammed a little bit in these back and forths.
Yeah, he's trading. Ooh, he's trading his Arceus for a damn Bidoof, but I don't know. You can make it. He's making it work. He really wants those sour hit nairs because it leads him to so much forward tilt. Good stuff with the nair. Drops the combo, unfortunately. It's a sour hit. Down tilt into back air. I thought we were going to see an up smash tipper, but no, not for Mr.R just quite yet. Good parry off that dolphin slash near the ledge. What's the option like? He wants the nair. Oh no, he missed the needle confirming the bouncing fish. But there we have the grenade for that ledge coverage. Good option, but Sheik is not heavy in the slightest. This could be the end for Mr.R stuck if he's not careful.
I've been expecting throughout this entire time to see some of those up air drag downs, especially on a character like Lucina. They can be pretty potent at like somewhat lower percents, but Mr.R might be just keeping them in the back pocket. But something that Leon will never keep in the back pocket is that up B out of shield. He's ready, he's willing, he's just going to pull the trigger on it immediately to find that game. Great stuff to him, and we might see Mr.R swap up characters. I don't know, but I would really want to see the sword fight. That's just me being biased.
That father and daughter fight, bro.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking about, like, I like Fire Emblem characters and I want to see more of them.
There's history between those two, so it makes it really cool. But I agree. I think I wasn't thinking about this, but you really put it into perspective. The trades that Mr.R was getting, they weren't fair, right? Lucina would get something and Sheik would get a trade, but you're getting like maybe 2%, while Lucina's getting like probably what, 10, 11, a lot.
Yeah, it's like they're going back and forth, bar for bar, blow for blow, but those bars aren't the same length, and that's where the problem comes in.
It's not fair. His mixtape just isn't. It just ain't what Leon's is.
It's not up to snuff.
Shutting us up, bro. He said, "Nope, I'm sticking with the Sheik."
And sticking to the stage pick too.
I respect it. Maybe. And Mr.R's no trigger, you know, there's counter picks, right? But sometimes he's got to be the better player. And he wants to show that he is the better player during the set right now. Let's see if he has the medal.
Yeah, and he did bring it quite close, especially towards the end of that, but we're seeing more examples of Leon being able to just buffer options through Mr.R's combos. We saw the buffered up air come out to get him out of danger and get him a little bit of a lead as well in the process. Another thing about this matchup, too, is that Sheik is going to struggle to edge guard, but just because I say she's going to struggle doesn't mean it's not possible, as Mr.R finds a quick bouncing fish for a quick first stock.
Exactly. And I was thinking about this literally as that second game was starting, and as he got those godlike kill combos. People say Sheik does a little damage. That is true, but it's also a strength because if they do too much damage, then they lose those combos, right? So that low damage is actually, it's a devil's advocate. Look at that. Neutral layer gets that jab. It's very small, not too much, but he's able to do a lot more because of a dash attack. 10%, good stuff. Down tilt. Misses the back air, you know, moving a little bit too low. Not even his fault. Just probably misjudged the angle last.
Another thing that you were talking about is those low damage confirms from Sheik might also start to be affected by rage if Mr.R isn't careful. He's at 142%, just 7 away from getting full rage, and once he gets full rage, he's got to be a little bit more creative with some of his routes.
Exactly. Down tilt, there's the forward air. Back air, gets the sour spot, but it's gonna be enough. Goodbye. Yep, the moment he got that forward air, my brain was like, that is gone. Forward air, light character. It was about that time. It was about the time to go. That's fine.
Well, remember how you started off this game number 2 by saying Mr.R's just got to be the better player? Yeah. He certainly is holding true to that sentiment at the moment. Huge lead over Leon at the moment. Now landing with down air, looking to find some sort of trap on the ledge here. Tries for the bouncing fish, but Leon's ready for it this time and then hits him with a little bit of the Thundercat toe. That up smash out of shield.
I love that. Up smash just looks so cool. It's so meaty. But the thing is, Sheik's is way stronger once they get that chipper hitbox. Down tilt. Good stuff on the read. Oh no, is that death? Okay, you can't afford to die, especially that early when you were playing so well. There's a grenade. You can't punish that. That's so sweet. Oh, the delay by the down air. That's crazy. Saved by the bell, but just barely.
Dude, I saw Mr.R's life flash before my eyes. What the hell was that?
You knew more about him than he did. That's insane. Down there again. He's going for those a little bit too much, but they're working, so listen, he may or may not be better than me at this game. May or may not be so.
Allegedly. Unconfirmed.
I beat him, you know, if he broke his hand or something like that, but Mr.R is going so dummy right now. Good neutral there. Fast, often not going to kill, but just gets him off of you.
He's back to stage. Leon, though, is ready with that down tilt to just try and interrupt, try and prevent. Has to roll away, though, thanks to that grenade coverage. Now it's just needles into bouncing fish. He's got to find a way off the ledge. The rapid jab's not going to help his case. Needs something here, and it's going to be up tilt. This is still very doable for Leon, but he's got to play nigh on perfect.
Yeah, he can't afford to take too much hits coming on from Sheik. Good hit off that forward air. Up air? No. Oh, that neutral is such a good option. It's just so active. Oh, goes behind. I am a little bit nervous because Lucina with rage on Town and City. Sheik is kind of out of that combo range, so they gotta get something raw if they want to get the hit. Lucina, on the other hand, only needs a back air. They only need so much, and I think Leon is playing tag with Sheik, and I think Mr.R might be it.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
Tech chase down smash now has Mr.R off stage, and he's going to chase deep with the back air. Leon, clutch of the clutches, rips it right out of Mr.R's hands, takes game number 2, and now puts himself 1 game off of eliminating one of the finest players Smash has ever seen.
That's... man. And forgive my disappointment.
It was a reverse 3-stock. I just noticed that.
I love underdog stories, man. And the reverse 3-stock with that Lucina gets the down smash. Know that they cannot let Sheik come back or else. And that Falchion will be the one to seal out the darkness and take the stock. And Leon right now, I've got to watch him for the first time during Glitch Infinite. They're legit. And Chad, if you don't know who Leon is, you better start taking some notes right now. This man.
You need a history lesson, bro.
Yeah,
you don't know who Leon is. Do you think he's the New Jersey Bowser main? No, that he's lacking a capital N. He's missing one.
I was like, oh, there's 2 Leons? What? And I woke up, bro. I learned my lesson. But you gotta respect Mr.R last. He is sticking with his guns. He's not giving up, man.
Trying to get this chase onto the platform, but it's Leon that comes out on top. He gets the back air to regain stage control, but a quick bouncing fish from the ledge gets Mr.R back in. He's looking for the chase on this, but a great turnaround grab from Leon. It's going to mean that he once again gets to try and shark the Sheik.
Exactly, man. And I'm trying to see if what adaptations does Mr.R need to go for down to into up smash. Not going to be at the proper kill percent for that to work, unfortunately. Even if it was the tipper, gets the strong hit of that neutral air, the sweet spot, gets the jab. Not going to get anything started. I mean, it has him off stage, but that's at a grenade. Ooh, when you go for that shield break, ballsy off, but it's just not going to work in your favor.
And he also teched the down tilt there. Mr.R tried to get the down tilt on the run out of ledge invincibility. Leon just teched it and kept on trucking. He didn't even bat an eye.
It's so smart, man. And it shows you just how much fortitude that they have as well, but unfortunately, she is in this limbo state where they can't really get a kill off of anything raw. Look, match attack at 165. That was Sam, and Sam was be like, cool, you're dead. Cloud, cool, you're dead. Sheik is just like, all right.
Yeah, it's this game's version of it's this game's version of Marthritis for sure, where like once you get above 120%, you then have to build up a lot more damage with just stray hits to get to about 180, 190 before you can finally get like a stray back air like this, but it has to be at the ledge to be able to get that KO.
Oh, come on, man. This strong hit of Nick. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Finally.
Took a bit, but he finally got there. And no, that I'm gonna start calling it I called it the limbo state, but I'm gonna start calling it Marthritis, right? Characters like Greninja, Luigi, hell, Lynx even have it, and definitely
Inkling is a huge example of Marthritis.
Yeah, exactly. But Lucina does not have that issue. They do not have that issue. That raw down smash on the back hit as well, gonna shake out Sheik, and now we're back to even.
Landing with down air, Mr.R trying to get that landing on shield and does get the attack cancel into the jab. That way he can continue this pressure. He's not letting Leon have too much space to breathe, but it almost feels like Leon's kind of playing this like he's a heavy, right? He's paying the tax at low percent, and then he gets to play the game, but sometimes the IRS audits you for more than you've got. Sometimes it be like that.
Run your bans, run your pockets. I'm poor. We don't care. We're the government. But,
we do not care.
We are the government. Give us your money, bro. But gas, who cares? Yo, all I'm saying is, dude, within gas prices, I might start competing, bro. If I saw Mr.R and I saw them gas prices, I'm like, yo, I gotta win. Listen, bro. I gotta pull out a W. But
those gas prices driving you to be the best version of yourself.
I'm telling you. I'm like, Leo, listen, dog. You gotta understand. I got places to be. Oh, good forward smash. 110%. From coast to coast, not gonna get the kill, but hey, it's a really good spot for those neutral layers to land. But Sheik is just so good at low profiling options. What the heck? That was cool.
That was really cool.
That was cool, but It's like I like what I saw, but I don't know what I witnessed, if that makes sense.
It felt very wrong because usually Leon's much better about mixing up his options and disadvantage. You don't see him rolling into smash attacks from tech chases too often, and I don't think we've seen it at all. But this game, Mr.R was able to take advantage of that one moment of weakness. You're going to see it right here. Was just ready and waiting, got the quick dash back, used Sheik's superior ground mobility, and took the game. Very, very well played. I loved everything about that game because except for that first stock where Mr.R had to resort to using the grenade to pull Leon further off stage and get the KO off of Special Fall, he was being very proactive about forcing Mr.R to the corner and then forcing a mistake that led to a KO confirm. Be it either forcing a jump out on second stock and catching it with down B, or forcing the roll in on the final stock and catching it with down smash.
Exactly. I think what shocked me was I've never seen dash attack hit from that low angle, right? Usually when you get a dash attack, it gets sent, horizontally, but that was a really low angle off of that dash attack, so it was really strange. I wasn't used to it, but now that I know it works, I'll definitely be looking for more of those. And you gotta... Ew! Oh, get me out of here!
I'll be back later. You can take this one.
No, you got, Burr, you want this one, dog?
We'll have production commentate a match. Now, production's turning down the opportunity to commentate, so I think you and I will just have to stick it out.
I haven't seen this stage in a minute. I thought this stage was banned and sent to the void, but wow.
Here it is.
Wow.
Hey, it's two Brawl vets. Of course they're playing on Lilat.
They respect it. They respect it. Also, come on, it's Wolf's theme. This song does go stupid. I love the Star Fox music. Ooh, good stuff breaking that shield break.
I'm just a little bit curious as to why Leon, as a sortie player, would try and take Sheik to Lilat. It just seems like a recipe for disaster for himself, especially with this platform layout not really being all that conducive to his own combos while being a paradise for a character like Sheik. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this works out. At least so far, it's been very even.
I'm not too sure. I think it's just the fact that I think Lucina gets a lot off those platforms, right? Run off forward air, run off up air as well. Maybe a shield break, back air beneath the platform. I think Lucina gets a lot off the stage, but Mr.R saying, I don't care how much you think you might have, I'll tell you what I do have. I'll tell you what that bounce push ends up taking the first stock. We could, I don't know, the way Mr.R is playing, I don't want to jinx it too early, but we could end up seeing a reversal. And look at that,
Huh? Pardon me?
This game is a beta. This game is in beta.
I think that was just really bad DI, but like, why?
But, Chad, what? That was ugly. that was just ugly. I don't like what I just saw. That was gross, but I mean, hey man, it's not about how ugly it is. It's just, if you're able to take the stock, you can. And Leon, you'll definitely end up taking that, so gonna have that down tilt. Good stuff on the up air. Leon is playing this so godlike with the dancing blade. There's the grenade, not gonna activate. I don't know if the item's still there. Okay, it just disappeared. Forward tilt into back air. Good stuff, but send him near the ledge. I respect that. Why send him to the center where you can send him near the ledge, where that's where you want to be?
And Mr.R's been doing a pretty fantastic job thus far of keeping Leon trapped out there, just waiting for him to make that singular mistake that he can lead into a KO confirm. Leon, well, he's doing the same. He's waiting for Mr.R to overextend himself just slightly. He does so right there. And Leon's going to take him for a ride as a result, deep off stage. And Mr.R catches the roll in with the up tilt.
And yeah, he was not happy about that as he, nods his head saying, damn, that was kind of baller, but I don't know. I think, did that trade? That's why I didn't kill? Good stuff on the forward air. B, oh no, good stuff. The down smash. Okay, breakdance on your boy. That was godlike. Mr.R playing like he's not out of this just quite yet, people. Comebacks have been made, and they can still happen today at 1.
It's the first something on this shield. Leon just doing such a good job of applying consistent pressure. And Mr.R thinks he's safe. Just dancing around that shield in and out, crossing it up too to make sure that he can't get a quick punish. Landing with fair though.
Yeah, it's very fortunate for the stage layout. I think the stage layout actually really works for Sheik because of those slams. You're able to get a lot more off of your combos. But
right, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know why Sheik counterpicked, or why Lucina counterpicked Sheik to Lilat.
Yeah, I just saw it during that last combo. Good stuff. Sheik could possibly, if you miss a tech, you gotta watch out for those backers, those up out of shields. Goes for the edge guard like we saw during that game 2 scenario. Trying to read the roll, not gonna get it, but the back air will definitely end up taking the stock, and Leon taking it 3-1 over Mr.R, bro.
Fantastically played overall. Looked a little bit shaky, especially during that game number 3, but in the end, did manage to take it out. Walks back to the Solary fan club right behind him. Everyone giving a round of applause for 2 of Smash's greatest competitors, like I said previously. That is, though, going to be Mr.R out of the bracket at a very respectable 5th place, while Leon moves on further, and he'll be taking it on Siski in loser semis, but I think we might be getting into winners finals before that comes to pass.
Let's go. So that is going to be Netox versus
Raflo.
Raflo, don't tell me. Don't remind me. The Palu, right?
Correct.
Okay, Palu versus Lucas. Interesting matchup. Okay. I've probably seen this matchup once or twice, so not enough to like put some knowledge on it, but seeing how well Raflo plays in neutral and versus how Netox plays neutral, it's gonna be a really good match. But people, before we get into that, we're gonna take a really small break. People, do not go anywhere. You guys are watching Wanted Free Agent, hosted today by VGBootCamp, so don't go anywhere. Do not click that back button. We'll be